Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to share with you few issues or few headaches in Livewire and Filament that I recently faced while building few projects with it. First one is file upload. So you might not run into this kind of issue often, but if you are uploading file with very long name, then in Livewire, if you are uploading some file with very long name, then it is really hard. I couldn't find solution how to handle that use case. Let me give you demo. First, let's do a normal file upload using laravel. So I have a fresh laravel application. I have added one basic test route and just ignore it for now, a post route to handle form. Let's go into this view test. So it is a simple HTML file with displaying validation error and a simple form with just file input. All right, now let's go to the post route where this form will be submitting its file. Let's say I'm for now let's disable validation. Let's say I uploaded a file with very long file name, then it won't save in Laravel itself if you use something like this storage. So let's try this out. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to store this into a folder called Laravel pics. So let's see it on storage. I have a few files already uploaded. I will just delete this out, and I am giving a very really long name. If, as you can see, it is more than 283 characters, you can see over here. So in this case it won't save even in Laravel. Let's try this out. So I will so even the file name is shorter. I am renaming it to very long and try to upload, and now let's go and see there is no file here, right? Let me comment this out and use very small name. Let's say dummy.png. So I'm not saving anything on database, just I'm trying to demonstrate. Now in this case you can see it is uploaded. So even in Laravel this happens. This happens because in file system, in most common file systems like NTFS, there is limitation of 255 character. If your file name is over that, it won't store. But in Laravel there is no problem because there is validation rule that we can add to overcome this. Let's say file is required and is of type file, and there is third custom validation that we're adding, like we're validating the file name length. If original file name exceeds this length, then we are saying to user that it is very long file name, and it will be caught in validation error itself. So there is some sort of control over there. Let me upload a very long file name. Let's say this is very long, I guess. Try to upload this. Yeah, file name is too long, maximum length is allowed 100 character. So this is perfectly fine in Laravel. Even we can use just store if you don't want to rename it to something, and Laravel will automatically handle the file name. So the store function will automatically generate a file name within the limit that file system accepts. But let's switch to Livewire. All right, now let me comment everything out. from so I have already installed Livewire. I have also generated a one file container Livewire component, and this time I have let me show you my blade file for this render file container. So here is nothing, validation error. I'm accepting validation error, I'm displaying actually, and there is a Livewire file upload input field, and error specific to this input is displayed here, although we do not require this. Let me remove these two. I think we don't require, we already displaying error here. Now let's go here and try to do same thing that we did for laravel. All right, so just ignore these things for now. Okay, now let's refresh this time it is coming from Livewire component. Now let's try to upload the file with really long name. There we go. So yeah, font for validation file, I think, oh, we are calling it photo here, sorry about that. Let's try again. Once again, sorry about that. All right, so instead of getting the validation error, we are getting things like this, right? So it bypasses validation error for some reason, because this line is here, right? It is trying to store but it couldn't find file. The reason why it is happening in Livewire is like we have very little control over it, like file name. Let me demonstrate what I want to say. Let's try and dump original file name over here, right? Let's try and dump it here. So look, the original file name is like this. All right, and when I die dump, it give me something like this, something gibberish. So why is that happening? So now we have no control over how we will handle the file validation and how we display it here. So Livewire is giving me some kind of this kind of name which I cannot validate. So here I have no control and I cannot display validation error, and I don't know how to handle this long file name issues here. So the reason why it is happening in Livewire is it first uploads it into Livewire template file and then do something, and when we hit like save photo, then it transfers that or give that file back to the original file system for saving when we hit enter. So it temporarily uploads as let me show you in here. Like as soon as I select this, you can see here it makes request, right? So it is trying to save it here. Due to long name, it couldn't save it here. If I give a really small file name, let's say this one, all right, you can see over here. Yeah, right now it is not saving here, possible. Yeah, so the problem here is their temporary upload, and I have seen few issues in Livewire itself mentioning this kind of issue. Let me find out that. Alright, so these kind of issues are already reported, but there is no actual solution for that. The reason why it is happening is like they are doing base 64 encode on original name. As you can see, my original name is already very long, and it is doing this encoding, which will increase the file name, and then it won't accept. So the file system won't accept this long because they have limitation of 255 character, and it won't upload. All right, so that is the issue. So let me know if you have any solution for this in Livewire. So if this is issue in Livewire, then this is issue in Filename itself, because Filename also uses Livewire. Alright, so this is what I want to share with you. Let me know if any solutions. I will see you on another video. Bye.